Alright, welcome to Fiddlehead Fiddle Lessons. I just want to give a shout out and a thanks to all of those of you out there watching who have helped to support this channel by donating a little bit of money so that I can hire a video editor. I don't know if you've been watching the videos for a while. I have like these illustrations of fingerings that happen in the top right hand corner, and because of your donations that's been made possible. So I want to just say thanks and encourage you to continue so I can continue to do these lessons. Also, part of what those donations go towards is creating a course outline and called at fiddlehead.com. And so you can go there, check it out. There's sheet music and also now some MP3s of play-along tracks. So today we're going to do the tune Devil Went Down to Georgia, and I'm going to start with kind of the opening riff, which is repeated again after I think the first chorus. And then in a follow-up lesson we're going to do Johnny's solo, okay, which you can maybe think of as like a B part. So I'm just going to kind of at a mid-tempo, much slower than Charlie Daniels, play this on the beginning. So that's roughly how actually the second break, the one after the first chorus, happens. The first one, well, we'll get into this in a minute, but instead of ending on a long D, it ends on like this upward run. So what I'm going to do is actually start with the second break. I'm just going to do it, and then we'll talk about the different endings when we get there. Alright, so, but basically most of it is the same between the first and the second breaks, alright? So, let's just look at the first quarter or the first line of this great fiddle break by Charlie Daniels. Alright, so let's break that down some. Starting A, 3, 2, 3. Then going to open E and E low 1. Okay, here's that again. Putting that together. Okay, again. Followed by low 1, low 2, 3. Let's put all those pieces together. Again. That's followed by this piece starting on E3. That's 3, low 4, 3, low 2, low 1, open. Okay, so once more. And before that we had then we add this. I'm just going to do the whole thing. Alright, so now as we do in these lessons, I'm going to loop on this line maybe 3 times so you can really hear it, and I encourage you to listen and maybe even try to play along and loop on your own as well. Again. Hopefully that wasn't too fast. Maybe you'll want to pause the video and do that more on your own. If you get this one piece really solid it'll pave the way for doing the rest of the tune. It'll also help you remember the whole tune. All right, now I'm going to do the second line or the second quarter of this tune. Okay, so the second line starts A low 2 to open back to A low 2, landing on 3. And then adding an open E. Let's do that again. And that's followed by kind of a line, a very scalar line. We're gonna go open E, open E, low 1, low 2, 3, low 2, low 1, back to open E. Okay, and then we're gonna add another open E and an open A after that. So we have here's that again. Before that we had okay, so I just did the whole second line. I'll do it again a little more slowly. Alright, so that's the second quarter, or second line. Now I'm going to do the third part of this tune. Okay, so this is a pretty intense run, just kind of going down, starting on A3, going 3, 4, 3 on A string, and then landing on open A. Now, if you haven't done fourth finger before, you may want to study that before doing this video, but you can also do it with open E. But this song happens so fast that it's better, I think, to use the fourth there. It's quicker versus. So anyway, but going back to the way we're going to do it for now is 3, 4, 3 open. And then A low 2, 3, low 2 open. Putting that together, we have. Okay, here's that again. Next, we're going to do a low 2, low 1, low 2, low 1 to D3. So we have once more. So beginning this third part, we have and then the last four notes are A, low 1, A, D, low 2. Again. So the whole thing is okay. The fourth line is really a continuation of it. I sort of arbitrarily chose to call this the end of the third line because it's just one bar of music. Don't listen to that. It's not important. It just seemed like the easiest way to organize it in terms of teaching it. So I'll do it again, the third line. Okay, now we'll move on and do the fourth line. So let me do it more quickly once. Now let's break it down. Starts D3, 4, 3 to open D. And then D, low 2, 3, low 2, 1. And ending on D. Again. Before that we had then putting that together. Again. And then we go G, 1, 3, open D. So I like to think of that's the basic ending to this break, all right? So we're just gonna do that, and then I'm gonna go back and show you that crazy line that ends the first break. So here's the whole fourth part again. Let me play it faster. That G1 happens on an offbeat. 1 and 2 and 3. It's kind of hard to do really slow. All right. So you have all the parts of this break. Before we even go further, I recommend that you pause the video and practice each part on its own, and then we'll go and we'll put it all together after you've done that for a little bit. All right, I am now just going to play the entire thing once, just kind of doing exactly what we did, putting all those pieces together. Okay, something like that. I think the ending would be more like. That's roughly the same. Anyhow, all right. So you basically have the tune now. Now I'm just going to give you that crazy ascending line that happens. I don't know. I think it is at the end of the first break. So he goes. All right, that's like the devil talking. All right, so I'm just gonna break that down for you note by note right now. All right, we start G, 1, 2, high 3. Then on D we do open 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, open 1, low 2, 3. Let's put those together. Then an A, open 1, low 2, 3. Putting all that together. And then on E, we're going to go open, low 1, low 2, 3. And then we're going to do the high 4, which is a C. It's a little bit of a stretch. You can still stay in first position. We haven't really, you don't use this too much in fiddling. All right, so we have, and then there we jump high and just, I think it goes roughly to like, somewhere around high E, but I don't think it's that important what pitch you play, it's just about the effect. Going down. So you can almost just kind of reach up and just go down. That kind of bow style is called tremolo, where you fast, quick bows at the tip of the bow. Kind of fun. All right, once more this last line of this crazy thing. Let's put it all together now. And so on. And so that concludes, oh, let me just show how we get into it. So taking it from the fourth line into that. So say we're doing the first break and we get to, instead of doing a long D, it jumps right to that. We take it from the third line now. That's it. Hope that was fun. Stay tuned. I'm gonna do a follow-up lesson on the solo. The Johnny's big solo where he beats the devil. So come back and watch that when that's up. See you next time. Thanks for watching the video. Excellent.